Is it on? Oh, hey there. What's up? Ernest here. Well, sort of Ernest, because I'm not in the blue and I'm not in the gray. But that's the reason why I'm here live on the YouTube to explain why I changed the look. Normally, Ernest will look like this. The Jim Varney Ernest, right? Now, first of all, before I continue to go on, how many Jim Varney fans are there out there? Hmm? How many people like the original Ernest? You know, Ernest Goes to Camp and all these other Ernest movies. How many people? Anybody? You know, let me know, comment. Okay, I don't really see that many. But the reason why I changed the look was because of the fact that the look was getting a little bit old. Now, if you can see here, you can turn it here a little bit. And no, I'm normally not good at this either, but if you notice, I no longer have the blue on and the gray on, right? Okay. I have it on the skeleton because I have actually retired this. If you go on my YouTube channel and subscribe and like and comment, you can see the movie that I was working on called Ernest Reborn, which explains the change, the reason why he's no longer in what he is, and the movie is kind of sort of like a sequel to Ernest Scared Stupid, which is, if a lot of people don't know, if you can see it, it's this one right here. And it's also kind of a reboot in the sense of, you know, changing the look, getting rid of the old one, bringing in the new one. And, you know, I'm on here until about 9:30. So basically, let me get there real quick and talk to you people real fast about who Ernest really was, because I know a lot of the people, a lot of like the overseas people, the people in like maybe in the Philippines or Korea or China, they really didn't know who Ernest was, because I had somebody ask me the other day who Ernest was. So get a little history lesson. Ernest, this one is played by Jim Varney. He was doing commercials, you know, TV shows, movies, you know, you name it. He was doing it, and he passed away in about the year 2000. I guess I forgot what, lung cancer. It's been a while since, you know, of all that. But when I was younger, you know, someone told me, hey, you know, you look like Jim Varney just a little bit, not too much. So I decided to play Ernest, you know, when I was young, from 13 to now. But I got kind of tired of, you know, the blue and the gray and, you know, the cap and all that. And say hi. But I changed the look up, you know, and if a lot of people agree with me, you know, on the fact that I changed the look to this, you know, give me a thumbs up, let me know. If you don't agree with me, comment, let me know. Should I go back to this? Should I continue to do what Jim Varney did or change it up? You know, it's like I'm saying, this is kind of like my fourth time, you know, live on here, so I'm a little nervous doing this. But, you know, right now, I need you people to, like, you know, ask me anything. Oh, and, you know, ask me, you know, questions. Ask me why. You know, we're live, so that's good. You know, ask me anything. Like, I'm here until 9:30, so, you know, ask me any questions, you know, comment on my videos, subscribe to my channel, you know, ask me, like, you know, why did I get into Ernest? Did I change Ernest? Just in general, you know, why I'm here for a little bit. You know, I ain't got nothing else to do. It ain't like I'm going to work anytime soon. But, you know, ask me what my favorite Ernest movie was. To be honest, my favorite one was Ernest Scared Stupid. If you see, I'm an Ernest fan, but my collection is not that big because it is hard to find the Ernest movies. I mean, it is like really, really hard to find. But if you go on, give me 1 second. Oh, hey there. If you go on this thing here, I don't know if you can see, but it's called, my phone is weird. It's called TUBI. There's like a ton of Ernest movies on there. It's Slam Dunk Ernest, Ernest Goes to School. What was I watching this morning? Ernest in the Army. And that's pretty much it on there. But I have a small collection, which is really hard to find. But, like I said, why I'm on here, people, come on, this is my 4th time. I'm kind of getting used to it. Subscribe to the channel. I love making videos for you. I love making them. I also have 2 new projects, actually 3. 3 projects coming out. One in February, which is Ernest Reborn Part 2. It's a sequel to the one Ernest movie that I just made, which is Ernest Reborn, which is basically, like I said, it's a sequel reboot. If people who watch the video and you've kind of say, well, wait a minute, why did he use this and that? Well, technically, it's a story about the troll. He went off and he had 2 daughters, which were witches, and they were destroyed. But the witch's mother cursed Ernest, the original one, into a skeleton and made him go to sleep for 30-some years in the year 1991, where this movie took place. And he was woken up. He didn't know who he was. He didn't have a memory. He accidentally woke up the 2 witches, which, with the technology and the resources I had, I tried. But I shot so much material and so much film that I had to put it into a sequel. So, so part 2 will come out February 13th, 2024. After that, I'm going to be working on another one called Time Travel Ernest. Give me 1 second. Which is right here. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a picture of my friend Jerome and my friend Myra and all, which are going to be in the film, which is great. Jerome is not physically going to be in the film because my friend Jerome passed away not that long ago. So I'm going to make it work. My friend Myra is also going to be in the film. It's great. Time Traveling Ernest is going to be from the past to the present to the year 300. So I'm going to be working on that as well. So there's going to be like tons of projects going on at one time. I also have my movie reviews coming back. I don't know if anybody's watched them on here, and it's not going to be this look, but the first couple episodes will be about my favorite Ernest movies and stuff like that and all that. And then probably after that, I will probably just do small things. I made a TV show on here called The McNugget Buddies. I'm not sure if I'm bringing that back or not. I did 6 episodes for the first season, and I've only done 3 for the second season. I'm not sure if I'm bringing it back. To be honest, there's a lot of controversy behind that. But if people are willing, I can bring it back. I mean, I can do the last 3 episodes of it and do whatever. So I'm on here for a little bit longer. This is like I said, my 4th time going live, so I'm still kind of getting used to it. I don't know what to really say, what to really talk about, but hey, I'm here for a while, so join me, ask me questions, leave comments on my videos. Like I said, ask me questions. Ask me, why did I take an iconic character and change him from, I'll show you what this is in a minute, from, his iconic look to just this. I know it's plain, right? Just a plain look. But I've noticed that there's a lot of people on YouTube and online and everything. And when they have Jim Varney videos and they do Ernest, they do it the exact same way. And yes, like I said before, I did it the exact same way. Okay, I did it with lips and the hat and the hat going this way and the, stuff like that. But after a while, you have to move away from that. You have to change with the times. You have to, come up with something fresh. And, like I was telling you before, a friend of mine told me that they really don't know who Ernest is in the Philippines. So, do you want me to make a video, like a prequel film, introducing the foreign audience to Ernest? Because a lot of people, they don't know who he is. Like, okay, I'm gonna come on and I'm dressed in this and that and a hat, and I say, hey Vern or whatever. They don't know. Some people don't know. Okay, so I have to come up with a way to introduce this character plus the old character to a whole new audience. So that's basically what I decided to do, was to make it different, basically. I rebooted the entire character from scratch up, except the hat. Always the iconic way of doing it. But the other characters that I play in the film, from Kim and Clem and Joe and the voices that I did in the back, are all different. They're all going to be different now. The movies that I'm working on, like I said, will take a while because I have to write them. I have to film them. I have to make sure it's editing correctly. So I pretty much do some of it by myself. I have people helping me, but at the time, they're busy with their own problems, so projects may be a little late. But, they eventually will get here. But people are noticing, I keep moving this shirt. This was a Christmas present, which is great because I'm going to be wearing this, to show people. I mean, this is basically Ernest, the original. And, it's thing. I'm going to wear it when I make videos, when I do live and stuff, instead of wearing this, black and all, because it is kind of hot when I'm wearing black and everything. So I figure, just I'll wear this to represent the old with the new, and also, I do have a couple Ernest stuff I would like to show you. So just, I have got, get it off the fridge. I got this made a couple years back, so it was great. I'm gonna try to get a little bit more of them made up, not with the gray anymore, because the blue and gray is out now. So, and I'm basically, like I said, I'm basically rebooting Ernest. I am no longer going to be wearing any of this unless I make a video that requires it. But then even, so basically this is retired. Okay, I don't know if you can see it. I'm on my laptop, not a phone, but I don't know if you can see it. But this is the last time I will probably actually wear this stuff. This stuff is no longer going to be on me or the skeleton or whoever, so that's the old one. And, this is the new look for me now. But like I said, I would appreciate it if people will subscribe to my channel. I love the feedback. I will love the anything people want to ask me, why did you take Ernest and this get rid of them. I didn't really do it. I kind of, to be honest, with the movie that I was working on, I kind of wanted to kill Ernest off for a while, kind of be done with it, kind of like stop playing him for a while because there was nothing left. But my YouTube is growing, the fan base is growing a little bit, not as much as I want, but it's getting there. And I still see there's a lot of Ernest fans out there and Jim Varney fans. So if there's any Jim Varney fans out there, any Ernest fans out there, people who love the original Ernest, subscribe to my channel. We can chit chat back and forth. Kind of tell me what you think of the new look. Should I could go back to this and let the legacy live on, or retire a legend and start fresh? Because I'm starting fresh. Basically, all the movies I'm going to make from here on in are basically just, reboot movies, new adventures, new looks. Like I said, I'm going to do the sequel to Ernest Reborn, which is going to be 3 parts. It originally was only going to be 1, but now it's 3. So it's going to be like 3 parts of that. I'm doing Time Traveling Ernest at the same time. I just finished up, and I posted it on YouTube before Christmas. Hey Kim, is Ernest, the movie. If anybody was following the thing that I was doing, I was shooting that the same time I was shooting, Ernest Reborn. So you'll notice a lot of the scenes come together. But like I said, I'm gonna be working on it. So it's gonna be 3 parts to Ernest Reborn. The 3rd part, I'm thinking about it. I'm not sure yet. But if anybody remembers, Ernest Goes to Jail, where he had to fight Nash. I was thinking about bringing Nash back to face Ernest one more time. And I thought about maybe bringing him back in this, which is like, I'll make it all raggedy and beat up and everything because, he's also getting reborn and brought back to life by whatever. But I don't know yet. But that could be up to you people. That could be up to you and allowing me to do that. Once I finish the 2nd part, do you want to see a 3rd part with Nash coming back? Do you want to see Ernest and Nash go at it one more time? I kind of noticed this is like my 4th time going live. What I'm going to do every Wednesday night, I'm going to come on. And if people are watching, you're watching. If you're commenting, you're commenting. If you're subscribing, that's great. The more subscribers I get, the more I'll be able to make the new adventures of Ernest. Let me just call it that. The new adventures of Ernest, basically. We went from old to new. But if you really want to see how and why I did it, check out Ernest Reborn. I know it's not really that much of a good quality film because, when you have to pretty much shoot it on the phone and shoot it on a tablet, and then you have like 2 months to get it done, and you have to do reshoot after reshoot after reshoot because something isn't working, it's what happened. Basically, there was a lot of controversy behind me getting it done. I was shooting it during Christmas time. I had to stop. I had to go to work. I was dealing with work. I had to come back, shoot it. It was raining, so I couldn't get the location stuff done. I couldn't get the scenes done. But I think it came out all right. So subscribe. Like I said, subscribe to the channel. If you don't want to subscribe, just check it out anyway. It'll be something a little different for people to watch. And basically, I got a few minutes left because I got to get ready to go to bed and get ready to go for another job interview. You know how it is. But, like I said, check it out. I just, let me see what else I just threw on there. Let me check. I got a new, Tony's Pizza commercial that I'm doing, or that I'm pretending to do or whatever. I got McNugget Buddies season 2 to 3 episodes that are recently on there. I got a lot of videos of my friends you'll see on there. And, speaking of my friends, I mean, I wouldn't have videos posted like that if it wasn't for my friends. But, I put a lot of videos on there. I got videos on my Facebook. I got stuff like that. I'm also working on a project that I have been working on. Let me get this out of the way real quick. That I've been working on for a very long time, probably since 2018. It's supposed to be a audio or a CD, if anybody makes them anymore or whatever. I'm pretty old school. But an audio, or I'll post it on YouTube if anybody wants to see it. It is called You Want Fries With That? It's basically a thing about working in fast food. It's going to be a comedy album, but I'm not done with that yet. If anybody wants to hear it or anybody wants me to do it, let me know, because I'm going to do it anyway. But it's about, working at a fast food restaurant. I can't say which one, but, you know how I work and then everything. So basically, I'm working on that. I'm working on 3 other stuff. So, this is my 4th time being live. I'm still new at it. Give me some advice. Help me out. But overall, it's only going to be for a few minutes tonight. So I got a couple more minutes. If anybody's willing to, thumbs up, comment. I'm here, so I got a few minutes. If anybody wants to ask me a question or anything about just anything, what kind of movies I like, why am I on YouTube, why am I doing YouTube, I'm 36 years old, why am I doing this, pretty much I'm bored. No, my channel just turned 6 years old. I didn't realize that my channel, I have been on YouTube since 2018, and my audience just started growing. And I just checked it, and it came up and said you had a birthday for YouTube, and I did not realize it. So my channel is a couple years old. It's 6 years old, I believe. It says, I remember, yeah. It's January 3rd, 2018 is when I joined YouTube. So 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. It's 6 years old. Did not realize that. So I would like to thank the people who have subscribed to my channel, who watches my videos, who, I would love for you people to comment on them. The comments are turned off, but there is that new community thing where you can comment. I just posted a couple new pictures of, like I said, the upcoming projects. Time Traveling Ernest, Ernest Reborn, Part 2. So, it's going to be a lot of stuff coming. But at the moment, I'm working on it. When I'm done working on it, I'll post it. I don't also do Ernest. I also do video games. I also play wrestling games. I do Grand Theft Auto. I have some Grand Theft Auto videos on here of when I play Grand Theft Auto. At the moment, I normally do them on my tablet. I just don't have a piece to hook up to do it because the tablet holds more. I also play a lot of stuff. So I'm going to be doing the video games again. I'm going to be doing a lot of other stuff. But at the moment, I just want to focus on the Ernest videos and get them done and out. And then I'm probably going to take some time away from Ernest due to working and trying to get caught up on everything. But if you can subscribe to my channel, my goal is to basically try to hit 1,000 subscribers so I can start doing this full time, get a little bit more money in my pocket because, when you're working nowadays, you're not making that much money. So I really would appreciate it if you would subscribe, comment on my videos. Please comment. And also, please subscribe, because he's been waiting for a long time for anybody to subscribe. Know what I mean? But, please do it. Tell your friends, your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, whoever, that there's this crazy looking, weird guy on YouTube now that's the new Ernest. I'm going to consider myself the new Ernest. That's the old Ernest. In my mind, I'm always going to be a big fan of his. I'm always going to be a big fan of Ernest. But this Ernest is retired. It's officially retired in my mind. So, blue vest, gray shirt, and the hat is officially retired as of this month. As of 2024, this Ernest is retired. So that's basically, I am not wearing it anymore. I am not going to be copying what Jim does. I'm going to be doing my own thing. So if there's any ideas for how the new Ernest should act, let me know. Because I really would appreciate it. I keep asking to subscribe, but it's going to help. The hat's broken. This is basically, I got like a lot of these hats. This is a stunt hat that I call. When I make my videos, I mostly use the skeleton for like a dummy, when I'm falling or whatever like that. This is the stunt hat. That's why it's like automatically ripped. So when I'm like, I rip my hat or whatever, because it's pretty much ripped. This is like one of the older hats. I can't find the original Ernest hat that I wore when I first started. But there is a video on my YouTube back in 2006, and I'm getting ready to go, so I'm kind of let y'all know. But it was 2006. That was my very first time ever playing Ernest. I was young, probably a little chunky in the face. But you really can't see it because it was on a VHS. But the vest was small. It was a smaller vest. I was still trying to get into Ernest. But now, I kind of like I said, I got my own character now. I got my own Ernest now. So I'm in the black with a little bit of the gray, if you can see here. And, a gray long sleeve shirt or short black, whatever. I'm still going to be working with it. I may occasionally wear, a gray shirt or something. You never know. Like I said, or I just may ditch the vest altogether and just wear this. So, so if anybody, wants me to wear it, comment. Let me know. If you can't comment, go on a community thing and comment and say, hey, we like it, we don't like it. Give me some ideas. Give me an idea where you want me to go with this. Or let me know, like I said, if you want me to go back to this. So it's a thumbs up to going back to this, or it's a thumbs down if you want me to change. So depends. If you want a thumbs up for me to continue to, do this, or a thumbs down if you want me to do it. I will count it. If you can do it for me, like, subscribe, do whatever you can do. I would love to hear feedback from you guys. So starting either tomorrow or maybe next Wednesday. It depends if I'm not tired or whatever like that is. I will come back on live and I will talk about something. You give me something to talk about, I'll talk about with you. But like I said, this is my fourth time really doing this, so I'm not really sure how it works, how it's gonna go. But I only did it for a few minutes tonight, just to kind of get you guys caught up on everything, get people caught up where I'm at. So I appreciate it. I just want to say thank you to all the supporters and the subscribers out there, the people who watch my videos. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. There's a lot more coming. There's a lot more stuff get ready to be out there. There's a lot more stories, but hey, you got to write them first, and I got to have your support. So thank you, and pretty much, good night, be safe, and have a great morning if you're in a different part of the world. Good afternoon and good night. So I'm going to go, and thank you for watching me live here on YouTube. Know what I mean?